You're listening to the audio production of The Filling Station, a novel by Vanessa Miller, published by Thomas Nelson and performed by Angel Pean. This book is dedicated to my sister Deborah Clark, who rescued me a few times in our youth, and to the people of Greenwood, Oklahoma, who had to rescue themselves from the toll of death, destruction, and despair after the 1921 Tulsa Race Massacre. This is a fictional account of actual events that occurred in Oklahoma between 1921 and 1926. Letter to the Reader. Dear Reader, I am writing this letter in June 2024, exactly 50 years from the day I almost died. I had gone to a river with my cousins. I was just 6 years old, and I was amazed at how my cousins walked on the green moss and crossed over to the other side of the riverbank. I tried to do the same, but slipped into the river. My sister and my cousins ran toward the street and began screaming for help. One man, Sergeant John Clark, stopped his car and asked my family what they were so upset about. My sister, Deborah Clark, told him, "My sister's drowning." He ran down to the river, jumped in the water, and pulled me out. They said I had been underwater for about 10 minutes. From the newspaper account, it took Sergeant John Clark about 13 minutes to get me to breathe again. Here's the thing that got me to thinking this week. I was in dire straits. I couldn't help myself if I wanted to. I thank God that someone came to my rescue. But in the story you are about to read, the Greenwood residents were in dire straits when a white mob came into their community and burned it down and shot hundreds of people as they tried to flee. Why didn't anyone come to their rescue that night? Where were the police? Where were the firefighters? Where were the city officials who were supposed to help them rebuild after such a disaster caused by hateful humans? Where was the justice system when Greenwood needed it? As you read The Filling Station, I need you to keep in mind that this vicious massacre occurred during a time when black bodies didn't matter. So please understand that when I use the N-word in my historical novels, a word I would never use when writing a contemporary.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?